Welcome to greencardguys.tv. You need to know this. Do not give up on your legal status. Many people fail to respond to RFE or file an application before the deadline. This is why we offer a strategy session for 15 minutes at no cost to you. Not everyone qualifies. First, you need to speak with our cares team. We receive many requests, so we recommend you answer a few questions on our website, greencardguys.com. Our mission is to help people live and work in America legally. Go ahead and subscribe below and follow and share. Talk to you soon. What's up? Hope y'all are doing well. My name is John Ting. I practice immigration law in the United States, specifically in Houston, Texas, with a physical office helping you to secure your legal status. Okay, so if you have any questions, drop it in the comment section. I'll do my best to answer them. If I can't help you, I'll either honestly just skip it and I'll tell you, okay, that you either likely need to schedule a strategy session. But if your question is more like a hypothetical, I tend not to answer those because I truly just want to spend time with people that can do something with some tangible information sooner than later, right? So hopefully that helps because there's a lot of people that have questions, and I appreciate that. Appreciate your trust. I'm just now paying a local counsel to help us out. We're filing a mandamus lawsuit. Hey, this is a little behind the scenes. File a mandamus lawsuit because of a delay on a case. It's been a couple years. Let's see. Yeah, so we're taking action on this. Man, I got like 50 tabs open on Google. Is anyone else like this? This is nuts, huh? All right. Oh, okay. Well, that was strange. Okay, well, that one. Okay, so if you have any questions, drop in the comment section. Let's see. So, DA, you procrastinate on N400. Should you just wait 4 years now? I mean, DA, I don't remember your exact situation, but if you, the thing is, do you think you have some issue with eligibility? I'm happy to chat. Like our team's happy to chat with you, okay, and verify. But I wouldn't just because Trump is now president, his day 2 in office. I wouldn't say that's a reason to not apply, okay? But let's take a look at it, okay? All right. Let's see. You know, some people are concerned, maybe not necessarily on a criminal issue for when becoming a U.S. citizen, but maybe it's like you owe taxes to IRS or your local government. Now, I'm not talking about your HOA, which, by the way, in Texas, HOAs have a lot of authority. They can foreclose on you and take your home away if you don't pay those fees. So, yeah, getting your lawn cut, things like that, that could eventually. Well, there's not property advice, but anyway, you do want to make sure you pay your fees or your what's it called, your back payment, okay? And of course, or not of course, but the instructions do say that with IRS, for example, or any tax entity, if you do need to pay back and it's like payment plan, that's fine as long as you provide USCIS a copy of it, okay? Let's see. Shimmer and shine. Is the U.S. birthrights gone, or the bill sounds bogus? These bills will take forever to pass. So it's not a bill. It's not a law. Well, I think most of y'all understand that there's a process to this. Executive orders in general, well, they could take immediate action, but the immediate action doesn't necessarily mean that, oh, it's law, right? It's essentially any president would direct a specific agency of government to say, hey, you need to focus on this. Or like shutting down the border, like literally shut it down and they have now Remain in Mexico program. Okay, that's what they call it. So anyone seeking asylum can still seek asylum, but they still need to stay in Mexico at the southern border and wait their turn, unfortunately. It's a sad thing to hear. You know, the CBP1 app is no longer being used, cannot be used anymore. And that literally started happening yesterday, day 1. Okay, so there's news reports about people, migrants who were like expecting to, have their appointment or meet at the border, and then they were not allowed in, right? So, which is why I was telling y'all that this humanitarian parole situation, there's they can take it away at any time. That's their executive order. Someone named IC on TikTok, 245I with criminal record, married to U.S. citizen? Question mark. If you're asking me, look, if y'all are asking me, like, can I help you verify if you're eligible with something, anything criminal record, I can't verify that on a live show because, first of all, that would be confidential for sure. You do need to schedule a meeting with our one of our premier associates. Okay, that's option number two, by the way, in our link down below, or at least down below in the description box for YouTube and Facebook. If you're on TikTok or Instagram, go to my profile, bio, and click the link under my profile picture. Okay. Um, and generally, if y'all have like more broader questions, then maybe schedule a webinar, which are free. Hey, new person, good to see you again. Doing boots on the ground. That's what I thought you were doing. I had a feeling that that's what you're gonna do. Glad you're still active. I know. You probably we all need a break from time to time. Like during the holidays, I recorded less. That's for sure. Thanks for your comment. Thanks for the update. Not your savior. Okay. Thank you so much for your questions. Uh, Anna Laura. We're located in Houston, Texas. H Town. Although I'm not from Houston. Hey, Hung. What's up? Are you the Hung that I know? Hung Win? There's a lot of Hung Wins out there. Bancy Tummings. Your son filed for you almost 16 months ago now, and how much more longer do you think you have to wait? Okay, so it depends exactly what was filed though. Depends what was filed. Was only the I-130, or was it with the 485, the AOS package, things like that? But just generally speaking, even if it was petition only, it actually does state online with USCIS processing times that it is taking average 16 months. But that's if you like your son is a citizen. If it's a family preference, well, then that wouldn't be able to be allowed actually. So that's immediate relative. But then also, did you file for adjustment or not? Those are some questions. But generally, after this time period, that's when we would suggest at least to have a conversation about mandamus lawsuit. Look, y'all, someone talked to my team today. Someone talked to my team today and said, "Can we file a mandamus based on 3 years?" They've been waiting for 3 years, and they know that there's going to be a lot of interviews. First come, last in, first out. LIFO is what we called it under Trump. LIFO, last in, first out. So other people have been waiting 2 years and plus. They're probably thinking like, "Oh, they're going to get to me, no problem." But when Trump administration does this LIFO, that's what created this extended the backlog for people that back in 2017 were waiting maybe 2 or 3 years also. So now you're going to be waiting extended time. So I totally understand that. But the interesting thing is that this person, I don't even know the name right now. I just been told the information from my team, which actually works out for the live show. I won't divulge anything personal, but that person had talked to several other attorneys. Okay, and we actually appreciate. We have no hard feelings. We don't take any offense if you contact us and we're the 20th attorney. Someone told me that the other day, last year, I think, or 2 years ago. Like we were 20th. It wasn't all 20 in one year. Okay. But usually attorneys, there's a like unspoken thing that if you had like hired or consulted like 3 or 4 attorneys, it's a red flag in our profession. But look, in immigration, I understand. I actually encourage y'all. To me, it's like get receiving a diagnosis to do surgery, and you're like, bro, I don't want to get put under. right? You want peace of mind. I get that. So our team takes no offense if we're the 20th attorney law firm we've talked to. Missy, you're on 4 attorneys and nothing still? Well, I'm curious. I'm curious for y'all that have hired multiple lawyers over the years. I mean, the thing is, like, if it's a span of several years, maybe policy has changed, of course, immigration policies. But if an attorney has made a mistake, ooh, if an attorney has not gotten back to you customer service wise or their law firm, okay, mm-mm-mm, that is inexcusable. Okay. So what we do, not just me, but of course my legal team, we share information. Okay. We want you to know exactly what the hell we're doing for you on how we're securing your legal status. And so y'all need to watch my other video that my marketing team uploaded, I think a couple of days ago. It's about the title. I think the title's like how to detect bad lawyers. And I included a real life story of someone who is now in jail. So check that out. Okay. Okay, let's see. Oh, ADHDA. It's more like the attorney's fees take you out before you can even get any process started. Yo, yo, yo. So for the longest time, we have been accepting payment plan. We still do, but here's why. Here's why some attorneys, some law firms do require upfront payment, or like you can still bank a payment plan, but they won't file a case until you pay the whole thing. Yeah, that's still a lot, right? And then you have to wait like 10 months before you pay it off. We don't like that, okay? Because we know the immigration process, aside from the last couple of years with Biden, generally, traditionally speaking, immigration cases take a hell of a long time. So for us, we don't mind filing it sooner than later after you get to a certain level of fees. But here's why we had to do that, because I know a lot of wonderful immigration attorneys, immigration law firm owners, and you know, we're nice, right? We're nice. We want to help people. This is immigration, right? But I've been telling my buddies to join business coaching groups because we didn't go to law school to learn business, right? I've had to learn that from other groups. Um, but yeah, have you heard of this phrase called dine and dash? Like some people, they go eat and you get the bill at the end at the restaurant. Like I don't understand that concept, by the way. I think it makes sense to. I think it's because they want to upsell you at the restaurant. Like you want a can of Coke, you want a sweet tea or something, dessert. Like, dude, that's the old school way. I'd rather just pay up front at the beginning. I get that, right? But some people, to prevent, if I'm a restaurant owner, I wouldn't allow dine and dash, right? Unfortunately, we have to. I have to say this out loud because we gotta prevent these bad Apple clients from dining dining and dashing in the immigration field. It's very unfortunate. Okay. So if you wonder like why our contracts could be a little bit longer, we've had to over time include some phrasing so that y'all understand. Okay. All right, Mary VM on Instagram. But at the end of the day, we try to be flexible, of course. Um, After sending RFE, how long till decision if interview has been voided? You might still get the interview. You might still get it. So but typically they don't have the interview scheduled until after they review your RFE. Did you get interview scheduled? I'm curious now. Let's see. Okay, sorry, I'm trying to multitask here. Um, Very difficult to do that. Here's the deal. If y'all are, Thanks so much for your patience. If you want to join live, I'll be allowing a guest on for, I think I'll be on for the next 15 minutes. Um, look, I don't gatekeep here. But it does take me some time to answer your questions. Okay, so Hung, hey, what's up? Thank you so much for your comments. Um, on YouTube, your wife filed your I-130 2023, so 1 year and 2 months ish. When you're living in Canada, you visit her in America, or in April 2024, last year. Now you're living with her. You're currently out of status. Okay, overstay. Just mailed in the AOS. No criminal record or any issue. Was not that the I-130 had to be approved, but just curious, Hung, is your I-130 approved? Um, Based on information you share, no, I don't see any issues. Assuming you have not left ever up to the overstay. Okay. Um, Thanks, Lucy. Appreciate that. Oh, I forgot to swipe over here. Oh, it's pending. Okay, Hung. So yeah, that's fine. Hopefully you sent a copy of the receipt notice of the I-130 with your 45. Thank you so much for the hearts. Okay, thank you so much. Please tap the screen on a respective platform. If you are on TikTok, we have no idea what the hell is going to happen with TikTok. If you are concerned about how TikTok is working for you, I don't know. I mean, just from your own experience, aside from other videos you've listened to on TikTok, for example, is there, I'm just putting it out there, just based on my experience, do you, is there some issue? Like, do you think Facebook, I'm just do you think Meta is involved now with TikTok? Like something's weird. Like it says like connect with your Facebook friends and like after I uploaded a video earlier, it said share it to Facebook. Thumbs up, which I think would be okay. But like this literally just happened after it reopened, right? Or they gave us a 12-hour break. Honestly, I needed the 12-hour break. It was helpful. I kind of needed like a 48-hour break. But something's fishy. Okay, we should be skeptical. Whether you're red, blue, whatever color, political party, how you feel about whatever, however you feel about COVID vaccine or not, you should always be skeptical of the government, any government, and these social media platforms. If you feel me, tap the screen, give me the hearts, click the like button. Let me know what you think. Okay. Because I hope I'm not the only one. Okay, feeling that vibe from what's going on. By the way, Trump, just some random news. Trump apparently has pardoned, is it 1,000 people related to the January 6th U.S. Capitol attack? This is just mind-boggling. Wander Lowen, how much to hire our team for a complicated case? It just depends on the case type and also the service level you're seeking. So we offer three different service levels: light, pro in the middle, most popular, and max. Depending on the case, we do offer representation in person at the interview, but not every case requires interview. And under Trump, so we don't do like a surcharge just because it's complex. We don't do that. Okay, but thank you for asking. My team's happy to take a look at it. Okay, so if you are interested in our services on TikTok and Instagram, I think you click the bio and then it'll show the link down below. Lee, 1,500 people. Sheesh. Did they accidentally get some undocumented immigrants on there? Because I always talk about some people, undocumented people, got in a voter roll. Oh, jeez, that's nuts. All right. Be strong, y'all. Be strong. We're gonna be up in this for 4 years. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. 4 years of this nonsense, but stay strong. Okay. I literally don't think I can go live every day. I've been trying the last few weeks, but it is honestly difficult. No guest today. I don't think anyone's joined. Has anyone joined as a guest? If you want to join as a guest, Mohammed, you have to click down below. Okay. You're welcome, Hung. Happy to help. Look, when you're here on these channels, I got YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. You're welcome to ask anything. If and don't feel free, okay? If you think that if you think like I'm gonna take offense to it, don't worry. I'm not one of those attorneys. Like, first of all, I don't know everything. If I don't know the answer, I will certainly let you know. Okay. If anything, I could share some insights where to find it. Okay. V Kisses 08. We help any clients, whether wherever you live. You live in Alaska, we'll help you out. We don't discriminate. If you live in Greenland, like Trump wants Greenland, we don't discriminate. Okay, we're happy to help. Fortunately, we have Dropbox Cloud Folder. USCIS allows scanned signatures. Thank the Lord, man. That they apparently finalized that rule. Let's see. Miss K, I see Miss K. One moment, Miss K. Let me answer another question here. Fabio, your lawyer's charging you 1500 for evidence immigration, asking for VAWA. Applying for VAWA? Do I think it's fair? I don't know what you mean evidence. Like you mean for the whole thing? If he's charging 15 for the whole thing, like 1,500 for the whole thing, like help you all the way, I highly doubt that. But if it's just like to file it and no customer service, then yeah, I think that's fair. But if you want an attorney, a law firm to help you literally all the way until you get the U visa, because is that no, you get FAWA, that's going to take at least 3 years. That's what we do. We help you from start to finish. Now, I'm not trying to say don't hire this person, right? But yeah, if it's only for filing and no like not being available for client support in the future, then yeah, 1,500 is fair. Okay, but I love these questions because y'all need to know the reality of the fees, how much people normally charge. Like, yeah, like I can't tell you how much, I won't be able to do that for everyone, but I can give you an idea. Bye, Felicia. Brady Bear, how much is NIW? Um, that's around 8 to 10. 8 to 10. Okay. I don't even keep track of our own fees anymore. My leadership team takes care of that. What's going on? Frederick, what's going on with birthright citizenship? Well, Trump signed an executive order yesterday related to that, essentially directing DHS to find ways to end it, essentially. But that's just not how it works. You can't just like sign it by yourself and end it. It would require a constitutional amendment. It's an uphill battle, but even though it's an uphill battle, the fact that he actually signed an executive order to reflect what he wants as a priority in this freaking first day, that's not a good sign. Like, look, like I think we're all gonna have to do this action, like, get a massage, get some mental wellness space, because we're gonna hear this all the time. And look, I like these social media apps. I think it's especially TikTok. No offense, every other platform, but it's just a lot easier to share information, like with an online community, right? But but y'all need to find some space for yourselves. This is there's someone else that does this like breaking news. I think he finally recorded a video that did not say breaking news. Like, not everything is literally breaking news. Like, I think we need to define what is qualifies as breaking news. Like, I feel like breaking news is something that's like, I really need to know about this, and I need to, like, a storm is coming or a fire is coming. Like, that's, you know what I mean? I think I think people that record these kind of videos need to tone it down on the breaking news. We help with any cases, including consular processing. Um, Not my favorite because the government sucks, but we help with that, of course. You know what? One of my favorite cases are my favorite cases, case types, are the ones where the conservative people, the party, has no idea that these exist. They have no idea. Okay. Um, U visa, U visa, which is victim of a crime by anyone. Could be a random person. T visa, trafficking visa. Okay, that includes. It's not. Some people assume it's like prostitution or something. It's not just that, or sex trafficking. It also includes labor trafficking. Okay, and it's not just people who are not paid their wages. Like you could get paid some wages, right? Maybe you're missing OT or something. It can include bad working conditions. Okay, it's very wide open. Th- don't tell others. Okay, don't tell others about it because we don't want the conservative party to know about this. I should probably stop talking about it so they don't catch this video. Um, oh, S visa, yeah, that's a possibility. You know what? I remember trying to help out. I remember someone in the East Coast. Actually, it was a prosecutor, and she was just trying to help this immigrant. I don't like using the word immigrant, but let's just say foreign national. Trying to help this foreign national. I think he was in his 20s. Let's say mid 20s. Had a kid and a spouse already, I believe, or at least a partner. And we were just trying to encourage an S visa. Like she would be the one that's signing this thing, but we need him to like take the next step. He just didn't have his priorities straight. Like I don't think we do so much education, obviously, because we're in a live show. I record videos like at midnight sometimes. Like, look, if you're gonna take anything from these channels, okay, don't worry, I'm gonna get you on soon. This is what I say right here. Take action. On TikTok, you can see this. Take action. You really, if you're eligible, there's no reason that you should not file. Okay. All right, let's get Miss K on. Sorry, I'm so slow. Oh, this person's gone. I am so slow. Sorry about that. Okay. Well, if you come back, Miss K, let me know. Julian Colazzo, you have withholding removal, and are you at risk for deportation? What can you do? You got an I-130 approved. I'm glad you got the I-130 approved. Persons that have withholding removal, you're always at risk for deportation because the country of nationality could change their mind and take you back. But you haven't been, yeah. So that's just a short answer, regardless of future crimes. Um, are the courts doing motion to reopen and terminate with Trump? I mean, they can't just stop it, right? They can't. The Executive Office of Immigration Review, aka Immigration Court, can't just like say, no, we are not going to allow you to file these applications, but they'll still accept them. It's just a matter of legal arguments, right? Like we're not going to lay low. We're just still going to get the shit done. We're still going to file these things. We're going to use the regulations. We're going to pray to God, any God you follow or don't follow, um, for the government to not catch on to the other regulations that may benefit immigrants. Okay. Karen Navas, yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, for the court doesn't have fees with that, but if you're talking about, yeah, USCIS, yeah, they definitely need the money. Hmm. Okay, Miss K is back. Let's see if this works. Oh, Mohammed is trying to join too. Let me invite you, Mohammed. I think that's you right there. I just invited you. Let's see if this works. Okay, hopping in. What's up, Mohammed? How can we help you?
Hey sir, how are you doing? Do you really remember me when we had spoken before about my I-130 485? when I told you that I would respond annoyed, and then when I contact the USAS, why is my case taking longer than expected? Like it's been 26 months.
Okay.
And then when I told you, they put me on a line for the interview, and then they schedule us next month for the interview.
Okay.
It says right now on my account, interview was scheduled.
Okay. That sounds good.
And yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you. But I still I'm wondering about something because my wife recently she doesn't work because she's gone to school, and also she has some medical issue, like she has depressions and anxiety. I do really work,
Okay.
and however I do have a co-sponsor, but is that gonna be issue if the USCIS officer asks me about it, like why she don't work or something? My co-sponsor, he make like a good money, like around 200K a year, but I'm not sure because if that gonna be issue or not. I'm not sure about the new administration. How's that gonna be?
Yeah, I mean they don't I've never, fortunately, knock on wood, never had a USCIS officer. Why is your sponsor not working? But you say you have a joint sponsor, so you meet the requirement for that. They don't. Most most USCIS officers don't want to waste time. They don't got time. No offense to any government workers, but you just want to move on to the next one. That's one thing y'all got to realize, right? So they have limited time to ask these questions, and as long as you have your joint sponsor fulfills that requirements for the financial sponsorship, you should be good to go on that part. Okay.
Okay.
But your spouse is going to show up to the interview, right? That's the key thing, at least.
Okay, I get you. I get you.
Okay.
Well, thank you so much. You're always helpful for the people here. I really appreciate
Thank
that,
you.
sir.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
All right. Have a good one.
Thanks.
All right. Any way I can provide that peace of mind. That's what I'm saying, y'all. You don't do this every day. I do, right? So it's our, but what, one other attorney may have a different experience. I don't know. But like hypothetically, an officer could ask a million questions, but they don't have that much time. I would say about average, they want to go through this like 15 minutes. So with that being said, if you're looking at your watch, not to say you got to freak out, but if your case is your interview is looking like it's going to take more than 15, 20 minutes, something's up. Okay. Maybe don't talk too much. Okay. That is real life tip. Okay. That's like networking too. Like you gotta read the room. If you notice yourself talking and talking and talking, and the officer's like this, tell me more, tell me more. Yeah, you might want to shut up. To be honest, I hate to say that to you, but I'm just being real. Okay. Um, let's see. Okay, I just dropped a link for y'all on YouTube and Facebook if you do want to join over there. Just a quick reminder, housekeeping, if you do want our services, you want us to verify you're legally eligible to take the next step, then you do want to schedule a session with us. We call it Prequalify. You will be able to have the opportunity to speak with our client care specialist. Okay, that is option number one. Right now, we only charge that amount to verify that we can help you. That is not with an attorney. Okay, that's with a client care specialist. They are trained literally every day. They're probably tired of hearing from me. The second thing is, but if you want to speak directly with an attorney, absolutely. Here's a couple options. When you sign up with us and authorize us to help you, your onboard meeting is with an attorney. Okay, if you request it, of course. And eventually, of course, you're going to definitely have a meeting with an attorney, like around week 2 or 3, at the very least. Okay. Now the thing is, our attorneys are usually doing the work behind the scenes. Actually, not that most attorneys don't know how to talk, right? But like they're working to verify the information, reviewing the evidence, and when they y'all are always welcome to ask questions. But if you only want to meet an attorney to have your questions answered, like you're not sure if you have a case or you have an attorney already, you just want like a double or 20th opinion, yeah, schedule a session. We call it a strategy session. Some people traditionally call it consultation. We do charge 3 digits for that. and that is option number 2 in our link. We literally try to make it as easy as possible for you to where you don't even have to call in and ask what I just shared with y'all. Okay, so let me answer some questions here. And do we work with every state? Yes, absolutely. Even though I don't like the politics of Florida, we accept helping people in Florida. Uh, DMV Jarvis, is it a good idea to travel internationally with AP while 485 based on U visas pending? I mean, we have plenty of clients that have traveled abroad, but again, it depends on your own situation. Like, do you have an arrest? Do you have any kind of criminal history? Whether or not it was dismissed, because a lot of y'all get well, a lot of y'all may get like confused of straight dismissal versus something else, because a dismissal is not always a good dismissal. All right, the best dismissal is a straight dismissal. So you still definitely want to check and share all the information. All right, how much is a consult? It depends who you want to meet. If you want just legal answers only, and you don't care about like actually filing, then that's different. Then that's 3 digits. Okay, you can click the link and you'll find out. Miss K, let's see if this time it works. Okay, this is processing. Okay, in the meantime, let me see if I can answer some questions. Hugh, Janice, in case you need a lawyer, exactly. You never know. Do attorneys need to be local? Would it be wise to make a point just to have someone ready? I mean, we love chatting with y'all. I mean, that's another reason I love being on a live show, answering questions, chatting with y'all. Um, but do you have to have a meeting with us before you? Just in case, you don't have to, but if it gives you peace of mind, you're welcome to. Um, but yeah, just you do need an attorney ready to go just in case, especially for y'all that filed your case on your own, which is fine. It's fine to file your case on your own. It's everyone's different. Depends on your level of peace of mind you want. Okay, so oh snap, her connection's not working out. Rose, because yeah, you might get an RFE, you might get an NOID. Like, look, here's one real good example, and I'll get the next guest on. We have a client. The huge benefit of this is that this client having us as a legal team, they did not USCIS did not mail us the portal. I mean the NOID, but he got it in the portal. Okay, he gave it to us same day he got it. We don't have access to it, but we took action. We mailed the letter the same day. The deadline was 2 days after, and then we got the shit snowstorm in Houston, right? So we take action literally within 24 hours. Y'all, it's been a pleasure. I wanted to answer so many more questions, but I gotta roll. My kids are back. I gotta get out of here. Peace. I'll try to be back tonight. Take care.